Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all to the Logic Genius Wealth Lounge, where wealth is a mindset. I am your host, King Leonidas, and I have a special guest in the house tonight.
Gabrielle.
That's all you got. That's
Gabrielle.
Where you from, Gabrielle?
Memphis.
So why you didn't present that? Like, tell them where you're from. What are you about? What's going on with your life? What you doing?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Speaking your mic on.
Lately into like podcasts and stuff, so I'm really,
What do you like about podcasting? What is it about podcasting that you like?
The debate.
What about the debates?
To be able to hear other people's opinion on stuff. I thought we were supposed to do
We is gonna do that. Relax. This is my show. This ain't yours. Okay, so now we gonna toast. And on my show, I like to do a toast to whatever it is in particular or specifically it is that you represent or what you're into. Like me personally, I do something different every time. So here we are. I'm toasting to desire, determination, dedication, persistency, ambition, and success. What are you toasting to? Speaking of. Okay, I could do that. As y'all can see, we drinking that Thug Life, that Hennessy, that Tupac Shakur drink. Thank God we ain't got no Alizé to put with it. We would have some Thug Passion in this motherfucker. But anyway, today's topic is, okay, so I've been having an off-camera debate with this young lady about specific things that I believe in. I ain't even going to say necessarily believe in, but specific things that I am convinced that are in the human's eye, but we're not able to see it at this moment, or it's just being kept away from us. I don't know how to explain it, but the topics today are mermaids, which I believe in, and UFOs. But I got somebody next to me that doesn't believe in them. They're opposed to everything that I'm saying. So that's what today's topic is about. Like, topics plural are about mermaids and UFOs. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of running the clip back of a situation where they found mermaids in a submersible vessel, which was created and invented and put together by Mr. Cameron, the guy that does the director and producer of the Titanic movie and all that. So, okay.
Former Nobel biologist Dr. Paul Robertson and joined by Dr.
Okay, so why don't you believe in mermaids, Gabby? I need you to speak in the mic and speak up. Okay, so what about, why is it in your heart and your mind that you believe that a mermaid wouldn't exist? Why do you, okay, so imagine in the mermaid world, humans might be a myth to them, right? And then they tell them, humans don't exist, we don't. Do you really think, are you that selfish and that bland in your mind to believe that God only created us as the number one beings just on this small earth, knowing there are other planets and it's a big universe? That's selfishly thinking, and like.
I told you, I believe that they just getting better and better with technology.
So you think they're getting better and better in technology in the sense of what though? Creation? What? Okay, so you think they're getting better and better in technology. Why? For what?
I feel like, for instance, this something that they put down there, man-made, it's not a mermaid.
Wow. So you just feel like, so in your mind, you just feel like there's no such thing. So you think humans are the superior beings, and then you feel like animals and all, anything consistent of like an animal or anything that's like just animals in the wildlife. You think those are real? That's fine. They can find like a new species of a dog or a bear or a cat and present it to the world, and everybody be cool with that. Like, oh, we found something new, but they can't come with a mermaid, an alien, or anything of that such, or things that are of mythic legend. Mind you, they got scripts in caves thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, and in everybody's text, mermaids are in the fucking text.
The Little Mermaid.
What you mean, the Little Mermaid what? No, the Little Mermaid what? What do you mean? No. That ain't true. All right, so now I got to flip it though. So now we gonna pull up something where they're gonna talk about ancient texts and how in every ancient text, from the Greeks to the Romans to the Zulu tribe in Africa to the Egyptians, everybody has on their hieroglyphics and walls or whatever the language was or whatever the writing was at the time. Everybody talks about mermaids and seeing these.
People talk about it.
No, but I'm saying we are talking about different civilizations where everybody's talking about the same thing thousands of miles away from each other. What was I looking up again? Or you forgot like me?
I guess it's in the terms of mermaid. I was talking about the Little Mermaid.
Okay, what do you mean a Little Mermaid? Like what is?
Cartoon movie.
Oh wow, no, that's oh okay, I know what I was looking at. That just brought me back. No, girl, you lost your goddamn mind. That's where it started, Little Mermaid. And the person that made the Little Mermaid movie, they were just being they wasn't trying to catch. They might be infatuated with black people, so they had one of those girls, the sisters. I don't even know them young ladies' names. Chloe, the Bailey sisters. One of the Bailey sisters played a.
Well, this
And I forgot what I was looking up again. Mermaid. What was I looking up again? Lord, this is crazy. I need to get my life together, y'all. Oh my Lord. Mermaid. Oh my God. Anyway, it don't matter. I truly believe mermaids are real. And then I got this little show I be watching called Serene. It's about the mermaids where they give the little calls. The fucking those love beauty fucking gorgeous little calls where they attract men to jump in the seas. Like it was an incident not too long ago. I don't even know if the video was real, but I'm saying I believe in this shit to the point. I'm saying I'm not a. Let me say this. All I believe in is money. So let's get past that. But you know, everybody has those little things in a sense of your life that you believe in, or I'm not even going to say believe in, that you have interest in, and in your mind, it's not far-fetched, and you're susceptible and open to this type of shit. It's a lot of interest in my life that I feel like that, but I'm not going to stamp down and put my life on it and say, oh, it's, but there are things that I understand the logic in the sense of, okay, if God created us, you think he didn't create something sharper, better, smarter? Like, it's levels to everything in life. And people that feel like everything stops and ends with them, like your mind is so small and minute, it's not cool. But I'm not here to, I'm not.
I don't feel like this.
How do you feel? Tell me.
I just feel like mermaids are not real.
Okay, so
I don't feel
in a sense, you feel like that then.
No.
What do you mean?
Because I'm an animal lover. I believe in like aliens maybe, but I don't believe in mermaids.
Why wouldn't you believe in mermaids? Do you realize that the world is comprised of 90% water, 10% land? Do you realize the whole globe, the planet, is comprised of 90% water, 10% land? So why wouldn't there be mermaids?
I believe in like sharks and stuff.
Everybody believes in sharks.
Yeah, most definitely, but I don't.
We all believe in
I've
sharks.
never seen a mermaid.
Okay, so because you don't see nothing, you don't believe it?
I've never seen a mermaid.
Do you pray?
I don't know anybody who's
Answer my
seen a
question.
mermaid.
Do
I
you
definitely
pray? Do you pray?
Most definitely.
So, do you have faith?
Most definitely.
Okay, so how you can't believe in something you ain't seen if you believe in God and you got faith? You ain't never seen him.
I don't have faith.
And just answer
I don't
it.
have to see him.
Okay, so why is it that you can believe in something you never seen, and just because you ain't never seen a mermaid, you don't have to believe in it? I'm not saying believe in anything. All I'm saying is be open and susceptible to understand that life, no matter what you see or whatever God allows you to see, it's bigger than what you can ever imagine, and anything's possible on this planet. Just because don't be the average trained human and programmed human to believe what you see on TV is not real and what that's programming.
I could reverse it and say don't be the average human and believe everything you see on the TV because it's programmed.
No,
No, most of it.
I believed in mermaids before I even had the proof or anything I saw on TV. I believed in UFOs since I've been an adolescent, a child. I believe in these things. It's still going though. I believe in these things, right? So
I don't. So we can agree to disagree.
yeah, we can agree to disagree, but you got to give me some reason and logic why you're saying
I just told you, I think that they just getting better and better with technology.
better and better in technology in the sense of what? Okay, so you realize this was 10 years ago. They caught this footage 10 years ago. It's a lot of things that they caught that technology wasn't as great as you say. So you're just saying because of technology and in the sense of technology, times are better. They can create things that aren't like look at this shit. This real. Look at this. Look, this real. Look at this. Co-part is, you know, it's ironic. One day we're gonna travel somewhere very far. I don't know who it's gonna be. It might be me and you personally. It might be multiple people with a nigga, or I'm saying I don't know what's gonna go on. But it's gonna be a situation one day we're gonna be abroad and we're gonna be somewhere far and we're gonna see some shit like this and it's gonna be on your phone that's gonna make you a believer. I guarantee you though. That's just usually how it goes in life. But my job isn't to convince anybody or try to put my opinion or what I believe in on anybody, but all I can do is give how I feel about it and what I feel about it and my beliefs, right? In the sense of mermaids though. Look at the mermaid on the rock though. Wow, you wasn't even paying attention. Mermaid or seal, who knows? Mermaid or seal, who knows? Make sure you talk in your camera though. Pull your camera close to you if you need to. Look, you see how I do my camera? If you gotta pull it however you want to pull it close to you to where you, cause you gotta talk in your mic so I can hear it. You gotta talk in the mic. Talking in the mic is important. You get the good volume and all this shit is connected to there. So if you ain't talking good in your mic, it's gonna hear it how you sound on.
They come in many weird shapes and sizes.
What does it give you?
They thrive in the tropical jungle.
You look fantastic, by the way. You're welcome for the new HAT.
And even underwater.
It's about spiders.
Okay, you don't like spiders?
They're
We ain't talking about spiders.
Yeah, what you talking about? Tell me what you talking about. Okay, so we finna go to okay, so the topic today is UFOs and mermaids. And we just finna rotate low key, blood. Like I ain't even finna I'm not finna just stick on one thing as far as both topics. Whatever comes to mind, we just gonna go both ways. UFO footage. Okay, let's go with the UFOs they just found. They just found some UFOs in Mexico and everybody's laughing and taunting the Mexican government, acting like so the USA wants in and the Mexican government is denying these fucking bastards. And you know what's ironic though? The American American government, they always want in on shit, bro. They always want to, and if you don't let them in, they'll put up the propaganda on their media websites and say that whatever any other country discovers or what they find ain't real. Yeah, blood, this shit is full of shit. It's bullshit, bro. And people don't realize United States of America wasn't even founded by Americans, bro. Like, they, motherfucker, it's like me creating a gang and I create a concept in a sense of life. And then 1,000 years from now, it becomes the greatest nation. Motherfuckers don't understand. There was a world before the United States of America, my nigga. And then there are human beings and people and families that are thriving right now on the backs of the niggas that were around when they created the Constitution. People don't understand. They created the Constitution. Them niggas was high. They was drunk. They were intoxicated. They were locked in a room, blood, and forced to be somewhere and make decisions and choices, intoxicated, high, drunk, and imagine having to make a choice, being put pressure on you and having to vote on some shit, blood, that's going to change the world thousands of years away from you, and you high and drunk and you make this choice. And then mind you, everybody else want to come behind these fucking pussies and then set a standard where a nigga got to do this and do that. And then mind you, in the Constitution, everybody got the right to bear arms, right? And I'll pull up the Constitution right now where it says all Americans have the right to bear arms. Ain't nothing saying about a nigga catching a felony case or being a felon. That's these fucking crackers. They'll come blood and they'll put statutes in a sense of laws. You could create a law and then here these crackers come with a fucking statute saying, okay, on top of the law or under the law, we'll put this there where if he does this, it'll add up. Let me not get outside of the topic or conversation. I apologize about that because I'm talking about fucking UFOs and fucking mermaids. So now we finna do the UFO. So now we gonna do the UFOs. They found some.
I like this stuff.
What?
That how these scrubbers be trying to get off.
Yeah, that's all I be on. I be on that shit because I've been through a situation in life where they try to take everything from me. And I'm still standing. I'm alive, and nobody understands my appreciation in the sense of life and freedom. They might never will because ain't nobody been through what I've been through, but what I'm going through in the sense of my life, like I know the end of the rainbow, what I got going on, but anyway, this shit ain't about me. I could get to talking about some shit. So this is in Mexico. Focus, pay attention. You looking at me, watch the camera. You looking at that, watch the CV, right? This is where they found in Mexico alien remains. The motherfucker might be like 2 to 3 feet tall. This just happened like 3 weeks ago. In 3 studies, the UFO experts tried to see I couldn't even read that. I apologize, y'all, but I'm going to bounce back on y'all and get it. And they were able to determine that it belongs to a single skeleton. That whole body is comprised of one skeleton. Ain't no breakdown of the bones or not assembled in one piece. It's one full skeleton.
Looks like Play-Doh.
Yeah, this shit, it looks like what?
Play-Doh.
Yeah, that's cool. In the USA, the American government is mad because the Mexican government hasn't given them any samples or any, because all the American government is gonna do, they're gonna get samples of that, and they're gonna create propaganda blood. They're gonna make it seem like what these people found ain't real, and they're gonna do their tests and they're gonna determine what it is, and they're gonna try to create around the world what they think it is. Mind you, everybody thinks USA is the land of the free and it's blood. As soon as I get some money and when I get right and I milk the USA for what it's worth, I'm out of here, nigga. Africa, Haiti, yeah, Caribbean islands, somewhere, I'm the fuck out of here. This shit ain't about nothing. Know that, nigga. That's what I'm on. But yeah, the USA, this shit is all propaganda blood. It ain't about nothing, homie. It ain't about nothing, homie. And yeah, we're past slavery, but like I said, I'm on some other shit. I need to get back to what we're on. UFOs. Why do you feel like UFOs don't exist? I need you to interact with me, honey, and tell me what you feeling and why. Yeah, but you ain't. I've never had a UFO encounter. That doesn't mean that, right? So what is it about this situation that you just feel like this shit don't exist? Why? Like, why would you feel like that? What makes you think humans are the greatest being?
I feel like aliens is maybe a possibility. And Mars and Venus and all that stuff, we don't actually know what's out there. So
Okay.
maybe it's a possibility, but mermaids.
Why? Because you've watched cartoons. You've been programmed to watch cartoons, and when they programmed you, you watch cartoons, and you believe that because you saw something in an animation in a cartoon that it wasn't real. That's programming. That's what you call.
To believe that they put something out and technology is better these days.
No, I'm not programmed.
That it's the,
No, it's not
a real
about
thing,
programming.
but have you actually seen one yourself?
No, I haven't seen one. It's not about.
Finish there. You haven't actually seen one yourself.
I don't have to. Yeah, all right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We ain't
It's
gonna
just
be
my.
white man,
These are Mexicans.
whatever they use.
But it's not about believing a white man. These are things that I believe in. There's some shit that I believe in, no matter what nobody says, no matter what. No, let me not get ahead of myself. I'm not gonna say I'm drunk, but I've been drinking I've been drinking Thug Life juice. I've been smoking weed, so let me slow down. But these are things in a sense of it's not necessarily about being programmed on my behalf. I am an extreme intellect, bro. I am a very, very, very intelligent intellect being. And my logic and my reasoning and my intuition tells me that the things that the world has been programmed to understand and think, I know from my hindsight and my third eye, it tells me it's wrong, and I know it's wrong. Mind you, my pedigree comes from the poorest country on the planet. Mind you, my family from the country I'm from, they are the richest motherfuckers that ever come from that island, blood. This is my pedigree. Even though my daddy and them ain't do what they was supposed to do in the sense of sharing and all that, I got the same thing them niggas got in their DNA. So I'm going to make it work on my end. I'm going to do what I got to do. But I really believe in my heart. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody believes in, I'm saying this is just my opinion and I stand on it, blood. Like, if you think in your heart that human beings are the superior being on the planet, and no, not even a planet, just a universe. Learn the Milky Way, learn a universe about stars, and they got stars bigger than this Earth. They got stars bigger than every planet, blood. This shit is.
I did not say we were the superior ones.
You just talking about water right now. So all you talking about is water. Okay, so let's get past the mermaids in the water, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say it one more time. This world is comprised of 90% water and 10% land. So whatever happens on the land in the sky, trust me, everything that's important, I really believe in my heart, is going down in that water. And I was watching some shit. Don't quote me on this, because I don't know if it's real. But I was watching some shit the other day where they were talking about how they were saying the depths of the ocean. It's like a continuation, and it connects to the skies, bro. Like, this shit was deep. That's another topic. I'll talk about that shit on some other time and all that. That was just some shit I was dealing with and all that. Okay, so I ain't gonna say we gonna get past mermaids, but we gonna get on the topic more sense of what you feel, your comfortability in the sense of UFOs. So how do you feel about UFOs?
Like I said, I feel like it's a possibility. Aliens probably do exist. There's Mars, Venus, all these types of things.
Yeah, but how do you know these things exist? Because of what?
I say it's a possibility.
Okay, so what's the possibility that allow you to believe that these things exist? Is it because you learned it in school?
Mars or Venus to know what's out there. So there's a possibility.
So you believe in space, but you've never been to space, but you've been to the ocean.
I've been to the ocean and I've never seen a mermaid.
You ain't never gonna see a mermaid. You know what's crazy? Let me tell you.
Coincidentally, they keep seeing mermaids.
Yeah, but these are sightings. It's only called a mermaid because we created the name in Western society. But let me tell you, civilizations before us in ancient texts. Now remember what I was looking up. Civilization, ancient texts, and a lot of civilizations, though, they all talk about mermaids, bro. That's what I'm looking up right now. Right?
So again, people talk about a lot and make it like that.
Yeah, but if you're dealing with civilizations that were around this planet before me and you were ever a thought of or anything. Mind you, life is going to go on a zillion, quadrillion years after us, or so you understand the importance of leaving behind a legacy, family, like, you know, people remembering you a million years from now, no matter what. Like, that shit is, to me, that's important. As much as I love attention now, I want attention when I'm dead.
But nobody's like remembering mermaids. It's not nobody's like feel like they experience this with mermaids. People just somehow like bump into them. I don't know.
I just feel like it's okay, and that comes from, once again, humans being selfish and believing in their heart that we're the highest, biggest, most creative, most intellectual being created by God. That's not logic. In my heart, my mind, I don't believe it. I'm too smart to believe that.
So,
okay, and then let's not. I ain't gonna use age on you. Like, that's a factor in the sense of life because you're the age you are and I'm the age I am and I fuck with you, my nigga. So I'm not gonna say that's an issue, but sometimes being around longer than somebody matters. Because when you was born, I was 13. Right. But like I said, huh?
So mermaids was out then or something?
They've been out. Mermaids too. Hold on, let me get this shit right. Mermaid. I'm gonna get it right. Oh, hold on. We good. You just look good on camera to just be on camera, so we good. Like we ain't gotta. And like I said, we ain't rushing. And then we gonna see what your boom. Civilization, mermaid, ancient scripts. Y'all been smoking weed since I was 11. So a lot of times I be forgetting shit, blood, and I don't know what it is in the sense of what it is that they call when you fucking forget shit early. But you said what? I don't know. You gonna be around to make sure I'm good, right? Huh? Alright, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Right. Very ancient text. I apologize for the pause, y'all, but alright, there you go. Take a shot. Relax. Relax. Because if you do right on camera, like I'm low-key looking for a co-host, whoever it's going to do right on camera, motherfuckers don't even realize, blood, I'll be low-key screaming a co-host. I don't really need one because I'm everything, but I would appreciate one. I tried to do it with my brother. And this buster-ass nigga, blood, tried to get in my space and be too much more than there he wasn't, like these niggas wasn't. So I had to fuck blood up on the dead homies. This buster ass nigga called the police on me and tried to get me knocked off, nigga. And on Bloods, I hope you watching this bitch ass nigga. One day you're gonna be watching this and you're gonna realize, and I'm talking to you. You called the police on me. I'm not gonna say names. I ain't gonna say your fuck ass name. On Bloods, and I'm right here. I'm still right here doing my thing with or without you niggas. Like I told you niggas, nobody needs you niggas. Try to call the cops on me, blood, and it didn't work. It backfired. And everybody knows you're the police. Wait till I post what my nigga Rock said about your buster ass. That's another subject. I apologize. I be going off subject sometimes. I got a lot going on in my life in the sense of these fuck niggas. But blood, let me get back to you said what? Tell me about it. Tell me about it with your fine ass. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you talking about. What it be like though? For what? How you feel about fuck niggas? What do you mean?
Out my way.
Out. Why?
Because I don't entertain.
Okay, so what is it about a fuck nigga that you don't want to entertain? What is it though? Because a lot of these bitches, right? They'll have a baby by a nigga. It'll be their baby daddy, but he a fuck nigga. But some of these hoes will get pregnant by a nigga on the first night, so they won't understand that they're dealing with a fuck nigga, right? So let's go. Because I can talk about anything I want on my show. I'll say it's a topic or two, or
Speaking for myself, I don't feel like my child's father is a fuck nigga. We just can't get.
I'm not talking about your child's father. Why would you bring that up?
That's why I said speak for yourself.
Yeah, but I never said that though. Real niggas.
Said most of these
Yeah, bitch niggas though. I ain't tell you to bring up. We talking about bitch niggas. Yeah, but we talking about bitch niggas, blood. If I would have said, if your baby daddy a bitch ass nigga, blood, bring it up and talk about it, then bring that up. Represent what you supposed to represent, because sometimes that could be a turn off to a real nigga that a bitch is trying to represent another nigga like a nigga give a fuck. If you're dealing with a bitch ass, listen. If you're dealing with a bitch ass nigga, they won't mind. If you're dealing with a real nigga alpha male that's about his and all that, I don't care about no other nigga, because per se, we're speaking generally. I'm not going to say me. But any real nigga don't give a fuck about, like, it's these beta gamma males that care about another nigga. But alpha males, they don't care about another nigga or any nigga can come to my front door with a gun on Bloods, I'll die. I don't care how tough you thought you were, whatever. I'm the toughest nigga on the planet. This is how I feel. Can't nobody trump that. Ain't nobody going to stop that. Ain't nobody going, and I'm going to die for that. it is what it is, bro. Like, it might be another nigga that feel the same thing, same way as me, same thing as me, and if he runs into me, we both just gonna die then. I'm not compromising for no nigga or nobody, or I'm not gonna. And that's what alpha males do. They not, and these hoes and these bitches, women, whatever the fuck you want to call them, blood. From my experience, from my growing up, from where I come from, and the shit I go through, and the motherfuckers that I deal with, blood, I come from nothing, nigga. I really come from nothing. Not only do I come from nothing in America, nigga, I come from nothing. The motherfucking country that my parents are immigrants from is the poorest country on the fucking planet. Mind you, the USA and the French government has been oppressing my mom and dad's country, my country too, but I'm an American, been oppressing this fucking country from the beginning of time since the 1800s, 1804s, because these niggas went against the grain, blood, and they killed all the slave owners. Let me mind you, it started with Toussaint. Dessalines was the second nigga, and on the dead homies, Christophe was the third nigga that took it. Blood created the fort in Haiti and all that, and yeah, them are the three main names in the sense of my country that changed the world, blood. And then, like I said, we went against the French. We killed all the slave owners. We killed everybody with machetes. That's why I ain't even gonna show y'all my machete, but look, you see that machete? It's Haitian culture, nigga. I got uncles and aunties that still cut their grass in their lawn with fucking machetes, nigga, on bloods. But that's another story. Anyway, I got this beautiful specimen in my presence today, and I'm doing my thing. And then, like I said, off camera a lot, we talk about UFOs and mermaids and a lot of the things that I believe in. I'm gonna say I believe in that shit, blood, because I argue a nigga to death about what I believe in, and if you tell me something that I believe in doesn't exist, I'll go to war with you. So I'm gonna say I believe in it in a sense. So we do a lot of this shit off camera, and I always told her we gonna get on camera and we gonna do what we do, and we gonna go back and forth, and we're gonna let the masses, the world, and everybody opinionate what they feel and what they feel in the sense of what I'm thinking and what she's thinking. But I fucking stand on UFOs, blood. I fucking stand on mermaids and the unknown things on the planet in the sense of what happened and what has been seen and calculated. Why? Because there are not even ancient texts, blood. It's government documents to the point where people in power have seen things they weren't supposed to see, and because they were where they weren't supposed to be, they seen these things, blood. Like, that's one of my biggest infatuations in life, and becoming out of control, extremely rich, so I can see things and witness things. I just want to see shit that people, like, I'm one of the niggas that if somebody says, oh, this isn't real, it's not real, it won't work, you can't do this and do it this way, I want to sit around, if I'm not the nigga to change it, I want to sit around and watch and see somebody else that changes it and changes the world history in the sense of, mind you, I was alive before social media. I was alive before a cell phone was invented. I know the world before that. I was alive before going viral and, you know, all that bullshit. Like, so I understand the world before that. There can be a world with or without this shit. Technology and everything. So that's why you got people that, like me, once I hit this $1 billion, I'm going off the grid and I'm just going to disappear on everybody. I just want to live comfortable and make sure everybody behind me lives comfortable. That's what I'm on. And that's what it's going to be. What's up, nephew? I took care of that.
Alright.
I'm saying, listen though. Just make sure you text her back and tell her you had an emergency and you had to leave and it was important.
I did.
Okay, we good then. We done then. We good.
Well, I'm on my way there with wifey, so I can get that my podcast done.
Yeah, all right. I'm right here. I'll be waiting on. I'm waiting on you, my nigga.
Alright, I'm on my way.
All right, I'm here.
I told what?
Damn. But anyway, yeah, that's my nephew. He finna come and do his little episode in the sense of a podcast and all that. But okay, so I need perspective from you in a sense of how you feel and what you. Don't sit here next to me and be quiet, and Because when we're not on camera, you argue with me. You tell me how you. So tell me. I'm gonna sit and listen. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I can't hear you.
Can we like the weed? Make this a smoking session.
Yeah, sweetheart, you could do whatever. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. Talk about it.
What was you saying?
Oh shit! You trying to? I'll be asking you what I'm talking about. Okay, we're talking about UFOs, aliens, and we're just talking about your perspective in a sense of how you feel, what you feel, how you feel, why you feel the way you feel, and
I told you, I believe it's a possibility that aliens
are real because you don't know what's in the sky. But water, you don't believe in your heart that water and that there's some.
Because I've never been in the sky, it's a possibility, so I can't, say.
Have-
I've been in the water, like,
Have you been in an airplane?
yeah,
Do you realize that there are different bodies of water?
yeah, I do.
Okay, so what's different bodies of water? Tell me the 5.
I don't know the names, but
Well,
I
so
know
you don't know then.
It's like oceans, lakes, all these, the rivers,
Okay.
seas. You can see them in the field
Oceans,
Okay.
lakes, rivers, ponds, streams. We're talking about different bodies of water here.
And I believe mermaids exist in the body. So each his own.
No, you right. I'm not here to convince you. I'm saying I'm here. My life is about me personally. My life is about debates or debating. I don't want I'm not the nigga that wants to be the smartest nigga in the room. Why? Because the smartest nigga in the room has an ego and he wants to be right all the time. I feel like I'm right all the time, but in my heart, logically, I know I'm not right all the time. I know I don't know everything. I might act like I know everything around specific niggas but I don't know everything. And on my mama, me personally, I don't want to be the smartest nigga in the room. I don't care to be the smartest nigga in any room, blood, because I like to soak up game and I like to deliver it and bring the message back to my people's blood, like to the has-nots, so. Anyway, but that's another story. So, like I said, we was talking about UFO. Topic subject of today was UFOs and mermaids. Me personally, I might have got off a subject. I do that a lot. Sometimes I go and go. But on Bloods, on my mama, on my son, rest in peace, on my baby, he right there. Where you at, nigga? Show these people who the fuck you are, nigga. Show these people who you are, son. There you go, right there. There go my baby right there. He was smoking me on his... There that little nigga go right there, but... Yeah. Anyway. So, is there anything that you where you have to say, or you just gonna keep being quiet? You gonna...
I'm not being quiet. We can sing at the same time.
Tell me how you feel. You look good. You feel good.
I feel great.
Where you from?
From Memphis.
What part?
Memphis.
What part of Memphis are you from?
North Memphis, right?
What street? What block? You from a hood? You from the projects? What you represent? What do you represent? Do you want to give it? You want to give? Yeah, that's cool. You want to give a shout out to anybody in your city, your family, your...
Shout out to my bestie, my right hand, Adam.
Wow, the white boy.
You already know.
Yeah, that's
White
cool.
black boy, yeah.
You marry me, that nigga's done.
No.
Alright.
Give a shout out to my haters. Yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Right.
Anybody from my past, give a shout out to y'all too. Thank you for the growth.
Okay.
It's necessary.
Tell me.
Appreciate it.
What else?
New beginnings, like I said, in the beginning.
Okay, so how you feel about your haters?
I don't feel no way about them.
That's... Yeah, I don't...
Keep doing what y'all do, like y'all.
Yeah, because that's fuel to the fire. That is fuel to the fire. One thing I gotta say about these fuck niggas, Like, I be going on my rants and all that, blood. I get fucked up and get on these niggas' heads and all that. Look at her right now. She like, oh shit, this nigga about to go crazy on you niggas. On bloods, on the dead homies, on my son, rest in peace. Fuck all you niggas, blood. And I say that to respectfully to my niggas that might take this a certain way and all that, because you know I love you niggas, blood, but niggas know how I get down, blood. You niggas know what I'm about, bro. On my mama, you niggas be on some fuck shit. And all you niggas that's on some fuck shit, whether I love you or not, on bloods, die, nigga. Fuck you. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, I be in situations with niggas where, okay, so let me say this, blood. I've been alive 44 years, breathing alive. Out of my 44 years, I've been in prison like 21 years of my life, so I stand on certain shit in the sense of rules. So mind you this, let me bring this up, blood. I was in a situation with a nigga, I'm not going to say no names. Y'all tell me about this. I was in a situation with a nigga that I admired and I love my whole life and I big up and I do anything. A nigga could point at a nigga, I kill him. And I was in a situation where I was drunk, right? I might have been a belligerent, I might have been aggressive. But this is me. I might have been in that mode and all that, but I was in a situation that with a nigga I admire. Mind you, me and this nigga got the same mama and daddy, right? So if I was belligerent and I disrespected, or you feel like I disrespected the moment, one thing about me, blood, going through what I go through and the things that I went through, I would never personally disrespect a man personally. So I was in a situation where I was dealing with my, me and my older brother got in a situation, and on God, I ain't even gonna disrespect and be no disrespectful nigga. But on God, my older brother came at me and said some shit to me that I've killed niggas. Bro, I'm talking about some shit that hell on earth, nigga. I was in hell on earth, and I've wiped niggas out for playing with me, and I stood on everything. I ain't just gonna say I was the #1 slayer in prison, and but through survival and having to get to where I gotta get to in bloods, I slay shit, nigga. David and Goliath. So mind you, I know that my older brother, he's not physically strong as me. I can really put a nigga in a headlock and break his fucking neck and fuck him off. And I hope you watch it, nigga, because I stand on this and I mean this, blood. It is what it is. Take it how you want. Love you to death. But the nigga got at me and said some shit to me I'm not even going to say on camera, because if I did, I have niggas on my text and in my phone saying, blood, you didn't kill the nigga. I watch you kill niggas for less than that, right? But mind you, me and this nigga got the same mama, same daddy, blood. And the nigga got at me foul and said some shit because of my belligerent behavior. And mind you, I was intoxicated, blood, and I was drunk. Anybody that knows me knows I get how I get. But sometimes when these niggas act like they tough, they're fearful, they'll respond. But I'm going to say this, though. All admiration is gone. I have no admiration for this nigga. I love him to death. We come from the same thing. I ain't got no admiration for this nigga. The only reason I kill the admiration is because if this nigga get at me or play with me again, how he did or say what he said to me again, on my son, rest in peace, on every kid that I have, on every grandkid that I have. They could die if I'm lying. I'm finna break this nigga's neck. I only spared him because, like I said, I admire this nigga. I love him. He's tattooed on my forehead, and we got the same mom and daddy, but on bloods, this is getting covered up. That's done. Because the admiration is dead. I no longer admire you. I just love you, and I barely respect you. And I know you feel it, and I know you've been feeling it, because you've been calling me a million times, blood, and I'm not going to answer the phone. I don't want to answer the phone. I will, maybe because, but other than that, all that shit, nigga, you lost that with me, blood. I'm good. And I'm waiting on Junito, on my son. I am waiting for another incident to occur between me and you. I'm going to wreck you, nigga. Because admiration is there no more. I hope you're watching this and see. And I really hope you're not. Because when you get what you get, yeah, you're going to get it. But anyway, what you got to say about UFOs?
I have to say that peace is necessary.
Between?
Family, most definitely. So I rebuke that, and I hope that him and his brother can come to an understanding and realize that they are family and it's family first. And it's just a Hennessy for my friend right now.
Thug life. Look, she think it's thug life. No.
You know, but back to the UFOs, I just
What? Tell me.
Can't get jiggy. I can't. Midnight for
You look like you tired. Anyway, I'm your host, King Leonardo.
Just tired of this subject, yo. This subject.
Okay, so
Like, why?
it happens
Men.
sometimes. Listen, let me tell you something. When you freestyle on a podcast and you don't stick to the script, not even a podcast, any show, you'll veer off. But it's good. You brought me back. So tell me what you want to talk about and tell me the topics that, like, what you want to get into. Tell me. I'll just feed off you.
Men
Go.
don't really, like, give men no more. They can really give, like, female, you know?
How men don't do what?
They don't give, like, men at all. It's just, like, female, sister, wife, whatever.
Yeah, because me personally, I don't like niggas. At the end of the day, my logic is the only man on a planet that wants you to do better than them or be better than them or will even bow down because you want them to be better than them are your sons. Anybody else other than your son, you're in competition with, blood. And what's ironic, your sons are in competition with the father to be better. But the father is what wants the son to be better than them.
But why is there a competition?
What do you mean?
It should not be a competition.
It should be a competition, but I'm just telling you the nature biologically of a man. The only human in the sense of a male that wants you to be better than them is a father. I want all my sons to be better than me. Anybody outside of that, on bloods, fuck you, nigga. You could never be better than me. This is how I feel. So I know that's logic. And this is not some shit.
What makes one better than the next?
Huh?
What makes one better than the next?
What it's not what makes one better than the next, it's your belief in the sense of yourself that makes a nigga better than the next. I might believe in myself a little bit longer and better than you, and you might give up before me, and I win.
I believe in myself, but I also believe that I'm equal, just like anybody else.
Okay, that's cool. You can believe we're all equal, which we are. I'm saying on a playing field in the sense of birth, we're all equal. But if you don't take pride in what God created in the sense of you and what you bring to the table and to the planet, then
I take pride in it.
okay, keep doing
I
it.
believe it's like a competition. I want to see my brothers.
It isn't about a competition. That's why I tell you the easiest thing to do in the morning is wake up and be yourself. So your biggest opposition should be the nigga that you look at in the mirror. Who do you see in the mirror? Who do you see in the mirror?
I see myself.
I'm saying sometimes I see myself, sometimes I look in the mirror, guess who I see? The devil.
The devil.
Yeah, sometimes I look in the mirror, sometimes I see the devil.
You gotta get
And these niggas won't understand because
some sage.
you can spray as much. You know what's crazy though on Bloods? I hate the smell of sage. I don't know what that
I
means.
believe in
Every building I walk in, I hear some sage and smell some sage on the dead homies. I walk out. I was in this little bitch house, blood. One time, this bitch was doing her little sage thing and all that. I smelled the sage. Soon as I walked in the house, I thought the house was on fire. That bitch was like, "You the devil." Oh my mama! I smelled that shit and ran away. So in her mind, her logic, that shit smelled like poison, bro. That shit smelled like a house fire. Mind you, I was in state prison doing time in California, blood on my mama. I was in fire camp, and that's how it smells to me. So I don't know. You could determine that if you want to think a nigga devil or you want to say what you want, but nigga, I don't like sage. That shit smell like burnt sanitation.
you are one of a kind.
It smell like burnt. That shit.
Chitlins stink too, but they good.
I don't eat chitlins. That's trash. That's disgusting. Blood. My. Yeah, you country shouty. Look at your sexy country ass and all that. I'm saying that's what y'all do though. But I'm saying I come from a different culture, blood. Like chitlins to me, that. Mind y'all, I'm pretty sure if nobody knows what chitlins are intestines of a pig. Mind you, not only are they intestines of a pig, they were leftovers and scraps of the colon, the intestines, and whatever was left over of a pig. Imagine feeding that to your dog or your animal.
One man
Hold on, though.
another man
Mind you, 100 years, these fucking crackers in their mind, they convinced themselves. And on Bloods, I say crackers, I don't say that shit respectfully at all. Kill me, nigga. But these motherfucking crackers, Blood. R.I.P. Shout out to Richard Pryor, Blood. That's the first nigga to get on stage and say cracker and stand on it and mean it. And he was the shit, Blood. And could nobody stop the movement and all that. Eddie Murphy didn't start this shit. Richard Pryor's the Michael Jordan of comedy, Blood. Y'all niggas better know that. But anyway. Fuck these crackers, Blood. Their job is to manipulate and deceive niggas because they love our culture. You got to think, we got the greatest culture on the planet. We're the coolest people on the planet. No matter what we do and how we do it, we're fucking cool. We matter. We're everything. We niggas have just been, and I keep this shit on my desk though. Niggas have just been programmed. And you know where it started? This shit started 400 years ago. This shit right here, my friends, is called the Willie Lynch letters. I hope everybody pays attention to what they seeing, and I advise everybody to go look this shit up. This is what it is: the Willie Lynch letters, the making of a slave. It talks about hereditarily how they broke down the black man, not even a black man, just the black community. The hereditarily 400 years, like it's in our DNA. The crab in a barrel effect came from Willie Lynch. Not only did it come from Willie Lynch, lynchings, the word lynchings, lynching a nigga, hanging, Willie Lynch. But all that shit was derived from a motherfucker that was from Britain, and he sat on the bank of a river, and Blood gave a speech 400 years ago about how you break a slave, how you break a nigga, how you break some shit, how you break something human or whatever the case may be, in a sense of he learned how to break a motherfucker from the physical to the mental to the spirit to the soul to the psyche. That's what niggas are going through today. That's why you'll see a nigga be in competition with another nigga and will be in a hood and niggas are claiming and represent colors and they'll kill each other. Mind you, every nigga that I ever got down on or whatever I did when I was going through the hood, going through an opposition hood, looking for a nigga to down or off a nigga, I was looking for a nigga that looked exactly like me, Blood. Mind you, so at the end of the day, I was programmed to low key to kill myself. Right. This shit is called genocide. Euthanasia. Life after death. The angel of death. Niggas killing each other. That shit ain't it, Blood. I'm not on that no more. It was a point in life where I didn't understand, and I truly believed that's what it was, and the nigga was on that. But I'm different. I'm moving along, and I'm off topic. I got my co-host looking at me like, nigga, you talking too much. Tell me what you want to talk about. Whatever. I know you like to listen. Anything else? Before I shut us down, what you got to say? I'm finna give you all run and all time about anything you want to talk about. How you feel about your daughter? How you feel about Hope? Hey, Hope. How you doing? You sleep right now, but we talking about you. Tell me about Hope.
Girl in the world, I love you so much. My favorite person ever. Like, anything I do is because of you, for you.
And then you gonna hustle and you gonna grind and she gonna benefit. She gonna go to college and that's what you want. That's what you want, right? That's all it's about by any means. Okay, so I got a question. Okay, so one time we was talking about polygamy, poly. And then I was talking to this other young lady, but she broke down to me the definition of, I don't even remember, but I know it's a difference because they have, I know it's like, okay, so you got it to where people live in the same house, under the same roof, and they have it to where people live separately but the same man. How do you feel? What do you feel about that? We've talked about this before in the sense of one house, one.
I feel like if I'm going to be poly, we definitely all need to be in the same household, building together.
Okay. Why do you feel like that? Because you have trust issues and you're insecure?
I don't have trust issues. I just feel like we're going to do it. Like,
Do it how, though?
In between, like, all together in the same
Everybody
household,
being honest.
Everybody be on one accord. Like,
Okay, so being on one accord in the sense of what though? Let's talk about it. Like, okay, so being in accord of what? Sex or just being honest?
understanding, like everything. Like what's going on with us? Like what we doing? Like what we going with you?
Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so being in a situation in that in poly, any woman. Okay, so if you're dealing with a man and he brings 15 women to the household, every woman has to understand that it's about the male. It's about the man. You're there for the man. If you build a
I think
relation,
it's like polygamy.
I can't hear you.
I think this polygamy.
Okay, so if you're in a household with 3 women in this polygamous situation, there's a man involved, and everybody's in the household, but he's dealing with each woman individually.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the good thing. What's wrong with that? What are you talking about? What are you saying?
I don't want to be dealing with somebody who just like constantly bringing different women in.
No, it has to be a set. It's not about bringing multiple women in. It's about being a set amount. Or I'm saying, me personally, the max for me would be 3. Like, I'm not going past 3. I've seen situations where it's 7, 8, 9. I think that's just like ego at the end of the day. Me personally, I wouldn't go past 3. But in my life, at a specific point at my life when I'm handling what I'm going to handle, that's the lifestyle me personally I'm going to live at some point. How do you feel about that?
About you living your life?
No, I'm saying, how do you feel about poly? Just generally, how do you feel about poly?
I told you, as long as we all in the same household.
Okay, so as long as
the same page, the same goals, like we can be open and clear about everything. Then
okay, so is it the fact that you feel like you have to sleep in the same bed as the people, or do you want your separate space, room, or how do you living in a mansion? Do you?
Even though it make me a difference, sometimes I do want to, like snuggle and cuddle, but sometimes I do need my space. So
Who are
maybe
you?
I would need my own.
Who are you
home.
cuddling with? Are you cuddling with the man in your life, or
Cuddle with everybody.
or do you want to cuddle with the whole?
Everybody. Like the more the merrier. Keep
And that's how you feel on specific days.
Like if I started off with the individual, then
What individual?
If it was an individual and we started off together,
Right.
then yeah, I would want like But I don't know. I'm not really like.
So how about a 7-day week? Everybody gets a specific day, and then that person gets then the guy gets his personal time away from everybody. So if it's 5 days out of a work week, 2 days, sleep day. No, 2 days personal day, 2 days personal day. Group day Friday, Saturday, Sunday he gets his own time, and
I feel like this school I get my own time to sleep when I sleep.
right.
That's
All right.
how I feel.
No, I'm saying that makes sense though. But my thing is, as long as you are able to take care of what it is and prioritize what it is and what you're supposed to do at home, then everything works and it's good, blood, like on every level. Right?
What if the women can't get along then?
That's the man's job to make them get along, but
How
hold on. You can't make anybody get along, but I'm going to say this again. It's the man's job to make the woman get along in the sense of, I'll break it down, my nigga, I'm meticulous. So my thing is, at the end of the day, how you make multiple women get along in a sense of being in your space, and you're in a space where you're dealing with women, where you love all these women, and without all these women, you don't create the fortune and the financial legacy wealth that you're supposed to leave without behind that. What you do as a man, it's not about the women getting along. What it's about is you. So what it is you explain to individually, every woman that you're dealing with, it doesn't matter if they're in the same confines or in the same space. I sat in prison cells with niggas, 10 by 4s ain't come out to cell hour each, and I ain't talked to a nigga, and I've been in my own space. So it's easy. Mind you, there's no woman that's going to be dealing with a nigga like me and we're going to be in the confines of a space. It's going to be 3,000 square feet or more. So everybody's going to have the space to do whatever they want to do and how they want to do it, right? So at the end of the day, if you're in a situation where you love a man and your life is about, and you guys come up with a conclusion, and you guys come up with whatever you're coming with, and you feel like your job is to please that man, stay focused on that and please that man. If he bring another bitch around, she understand her job, stay focused and please that man. You guys could interact, and that's cool, that's fine, deal with each other, but understand the importance of the situation, of what's at hand.
See,
Oh my.
disconnect is my job is not to please the man. If I'm in a poly relationship, my job is to please both my man and my woman. So my focus will not just be like on the man. So it's not giving like a situation, or you
No,
just have like
no.
women going on.
No. It ain't about that,
we
bubble.
in this like rocking together.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
my thing is, who does your loyalty lie to?
If I'm in a relationship with multiple people, my loyalty lies to my partner,
Who's your partner?
the people I'm in a relationship with.
It's not
It means,
everybody.
like, I
No,
don't
no.
like-
You have to have loyalty to something or someone, or you're just out and about, and that doesn't make no.
If
What do you
I'm
mean?
like committed to more than one person, I'm loyal to more than one person.
Okay, but there's someone that runs the show, and that whole loyalty, or whatever the case may be.
Nobody runs the show we equal. That's what I mean. Like
That ain't making sense to me.
why not?
Because everybody doesn't run a show. If you're dealing with an alpha male and you're dealing with a situation, ain't no real nigga or a nigga that's in my statue or above or even in the realm is even gonna allow some bullshit like that. Like that's not logic. That it isn't. We
But
are
I'm
all.
gonna live, like,
You're not a man, so you must.
But again, if we are in a poly relationship, I'm loyal to both of those people.
No. Yeah, I'm saying you can be in a relationship with both of those people, and you can have love and deal in a situation with both of them people, but you have to be loyal to someone. Because what if those two people fall out? What do you do? Right. You see what I'm saying though? Right.
When those two people fall out,
What do you do?
I try to make sure that they come to their motherfucking senses and get back on the same page. Like, sometimes people tweak out and trip.
No, you're right, but I'm saying though that makes sense if you're in a poly situation and you're dealing with a situation and everybody really cares about each other and they really love each other and they really want this shit to work.
Where we're building, like meaning like we want something long term together, like we plan to be a.
I'm saying look, I'm gonna have a poly relationship in my life, but what I'm saying is when it's time and when I create this situation, it will be long term because I'm not in nothing for sex or, I ain't blood. I had all that. I had all the fun. I fucked all the baddest bitches. I just happened to fuck Nicki Minaj.
To my partner,
So,
I plan to be like with long term. Like,
okay, so
both of y'all back.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I get it. But my thing is, you can be dealing with someone that has been your partner prior to that person 3 or 4. No, you know what? You're right because loyalty doesn't come with time. And if you get the connection, and if you're dealing with one nigga, if you're dealing with a nigga and he brings another bitch around and he reassures you that bitch is good and you can invest your emotions and feelings in that, then I understand what you're saying. So I feel like in my life, I wouldn't even bring it to the point or that point in life, or I wouldn't even allow it to happen if I didn't feel like I was ready and in control to manage the situation where it worked out all the way to the end of everybody's death. So I understand what you're saying. I get it. And then I was gonna.
Marriage, you know, like when people get
It is.
married and they have
It is.
kids, I'm not gonna be like, I love my kid more.
No. I get it.
than
I get it. I understand. It makes sense. You evenly spread the playing field if love is involved. I get that, and I understand that, and you gotta respect that. And then being
none of my folks.
no, but then I gotta understand that. No, because when I do get in my poly situation, blood, like that shit to the end, blood. Like I was watching I wasn't watching none. I just seen the other day. I was watching my nigga Finesse 2 Times page. Both of his women are pregnant at the same time. Oh my God. I respect it. I love it. That nigga the shit. But I low key envy it though, cause you could. Oh God, you could. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm saying though, I ain't made it happen now. I'm saying I'll cut my arm off for that just to have, bro. Like, I'm saying I'm
2 women pregnant
at the same time. I ain't never did that. I'm saying, but nigga, I done fuck like 4, 5 at the same time, blood. Like all that. I ain't talking about that. Like, I'm talking about having 2 women pregnant at the same time, blood. Not only that, we are fucking rich, blood. We making like everything is good, and we finna not. 20 years from now, it's finna be great no matter what. Like, I gotta get that, bro. I ain't been in that position in the sense of legitimacy. I've been in that predicament in the sense of illegitimacy, illegal living, selling drugs, having all the money. I did all that, bro. But that shit don't blood. I've been to prison 6 times. Like, the fuck.
So what is like having twins? See what some having twins?
I ain't never had twins. I want twins. I want twin kids, bro. Not only that though, but to me, if I get 2 women pregnant at the same time and I'm in a poly relationship and they're around a week or 2 apart, those are twins to me, low key. It's good enough. It works. But I'm saying if I don't ever have kids again in my life, I'm content. I got a lot of grandkids. I have a lot of kids already, and I got kids. My sons are studs, and I got 2, 3 sons that ain't even had kids yet, and these niggas is fucking. And on Bloods already got like 9 grandkids already, mind you. So, I ain't tripping. But me personally, I do want to have... Dropped it again. Me personally, I do still want to have my 2, 3 kids on my own in the sense of... Like, I had my son Memorial the other day and we just did the... we did the little shit hanging out and all that on his birthday. And I had, a lot of people was here. I had my grandkids here, blood. I had my daughter... I had about 2, 3 of my baby mamas here, blood. Like, it was... But mind you, it was family, bro. Like, it wasn't everybody's family. If I had a child by a woman or any of my baby mamas, to me, they're family. It's not about lust, bro. It's not about, like, they are family to me, and I'm going to love them forever. And if they ever call me, they need anything or favor, and if I can help, I'm going to help them because that's my family, blood. It's not about... If you've procreated with someone and you hate them, you got a problem. You need to fix it, blood. You got to really fix this shit, homie. Like, for real. I don't hate none of my baby mamas, and that's why, to this day, on Bloods, all them will tell you, oh my God, that nigga's the shit. I should have had all my kids by this nigga, because it would have worked out. But everybody makes choices and decisions, and then sometimes you make the bad decisions. And then, mind you, I ain't the nigga that should be alive right now. I'm not the nigga that should be. Mind you, I was the nigga that a bitch a judge 30 years ago and be like, yeah, he won't be around a lot. And God just happened to keep me around and I'm around, blood, and I happen to be here. So, I happen to be around for people to see the old version of me, and I still look like I looked when I was 20 years old. I'm proud about that. But that's another story. Who cares? Anyway. I don't. Because if I had a full beard and all that, I'm saying, because I embraced my life and all that, my grandpa life and all that. Like, I was literally at my studio with my daughter and like two of my granddaughters, and we was like low-key hanging. And then I got a grandbaby. My granddaughter, she be crying. My daughter spoiled her kids like I spoil my kids, so they are clingy to my daughter. So when they come around me, I'll be having to break them, bro. Like, and then mind you, these suck ass niggas, bitch ass niggas that claim they baby daddies, my daughter's baby daddy. Mind y'all pull up on this nigga and I told him, nigga, I'll kill you, bitch ass nigga, if you... I'm sorry, y'all. I'll hurt you, homie, if y'all be playing, and nigga, if you play and then you... So mind you, I explained to the nigga when I talked to him, blood, right? Like, I said, homie, men are men. You're going to cheat. You're going to do whatever you want. You're going to do, like, indirectly, you might affect my daughter's life or hurt her feelings. That's fine with me. Because I got a million bitches to this day, and I don't know how to be faithful or single or You know, whatever the case may be. I don't understand that right now. Maybe I will in my life, but homie, on my mama, I promise you, nigga, if you touch my daughter or you physically harm her or you anything, nigga, I'll kill you, your mama, your daddy, everybody, nigga. I don't think you right. So that's how I got that blood. Mind you, I was sitting in federal prison and my son that's dead, my baby, rest in peace. Where you at, Junito? Right there. I don't know if y'all can see him good, clear, but he's right fucking there. On Bloods, my nigga pulled up on that nigga with artillery. At a baby shower, made that nigga go stand by my daughter and made him, because this nigga understood how I got down. And bro, let me tell you something. I lost my son. That was the biggest loss of my life, blood. Like, I be crying when you bitch ass niggas ain't looking. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. I'm a real fucking warrior, blood, and I ain't gonna sit here and act like no matter how tough you think you is or whatever the case may be, blood, a nigga be going through it though. I don't even know why I'm telling you fuck ass niggas this and why it's even gonna be put on a public platform or whatever the case may be, but I don't know, blood, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. Any nigga that know me on Bloods, you niggas know how I get down, blood. You niggas know what I'm about. I'm really sitting here trying to change my life. Not only that, though, anybody that knows me knows I want to be the best that I could be, the best at anything. I'm like a renaissance nigga. So it doesn't matter what's going on with me, what I'm doing, I'm going to be great at it, nigga. And the street shit, I was super great at it, and it got me to the point where all the shit I done, I got niggas that did less than what I did, blowing their sitting, doing life sentences, nigga, and dead and all that, and God spared me to be around. So I know it's a message, I know it's a reason, and I know it's, and I'm gonna play that shit, nigga. As long as I'll stay underground, I'm gonna stay underground and out the way, as long as it take for me to get to the point where I gotta go to. But I promise I'm gonna get to that point. You niggas gonna be like, God damn. All you niggas, all you bitches, all you critics, all you, everybody that ever hated on a nigga and thought a nigga wasn't gonna make it, school teachers, all that blood, all that, nigga, yeah, on my mama. I guarantee you, before you fuckers die and the time is up and I'm gone and I'm on Bloods, nigga, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, he did it. Because I got the same shit, blood. I've been on the same shit. I'm 44, like, nigga, 35 years, blood. I've been talking this shit since I was in my adolescence, blood, 7, 8, 9 years old. But anyway, how do you feel? What do you got to say? Are you ready to shut this motherfucker down?
Yes,
Because you look tired. And then I just be ran. Tell them anything you got to say about anything you need to say. Any promotions, anything.
Great night. My actual first podcast, so appreciate it. Thank you for the invite. I hope y'all enjoyed me being here with the you know, the world's greatest. Yeah, and I'm checking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for coming out on this beautiful, wonderful Sin City night evening and coming to hang. Oh shit, I almost fell. Coming to hang out with me to the largest union 12 Lounge. I'm your host, King Leonidas, and holla back.